top 10 things I learned from my mom. Written on Mother's Day. On this Mother's Day, my first without my loving mom, I reflect on all the things that my mom has done to shape me and my siblings into the people we are today. Today I will share with you my top 10. Number 1, go straight to the sales rack. With my mom raising 4 children on a teacher salary, she always looked for a bargain. And as children, we were always asked, is it on sale, when we would show her that's something that we desired, knowing that if it wasn't, we would have to put it back or help pay for it. Today, as an adult, I still instantly head straight to the sales racks. Number 2, waste not, want not. This was one of my mom's and Jack's favorite phrases, but it has been one that helped me to learn the value of $1 and probably gain a few pounds too. Number 3, enjoy the little things. My mom and Jack would often find joy and laughter in the little things. One thing that they always enjoyed was recalling phrases that Ryan and Alyssa had said when they were toddlers. Even up to a week before my mom's passing, she would repeat little Ryan's words, just one and no mo, when wanting another chocolate or something else, and Alyssa's words, what happened, when that would come in their conversation. Number 4, be active. As a young child, my mom would play tennis and bring us kids to the club to swim and also play tennis. This is how she met Jack and his ex-wife. Later, my mom started playing golf and even scored a hole-in-one once. Later, she and Jack started to go to the gym and exercise and lift weights. Number 5, invest in the stock market and pay yourself first. Shortly after landing my first teaching job, my mom encouraged me to start a 403B and then begin investing in the stock market and follow in the same footsteps that she and my grandmother had. My mom was a very savvy investor and would often be the one to ask for stock tips. I can remember going to Bodega Bay with my family and Jack constantly asking my mom to look up his stock value. What's that now, Carol, he would ask, about every 10 minutes. Number 6, go on vacation. After we were grown up and she was retired, my mom and Jack bought a few timeshares and began to enjoy the good life. They would often go to Tahoe and every November to Palm Springs to enjoy tennis, golf, and just being together. My mom also encouraged us to go on vacation and was our pet sitters. She and Jack look forward to their visits with Haley and their halftime visits with Maurice, or Harry, they called him. Number 7, be loyal. My mom and Jack had a model, loving, and caring relationship for 43 years. She also maintained friendships with her best friends, Sue Baxter and Dolores Frank, for over 40 years. I do have friends here, Karen, that I've been friends with for over 40 years. Gina, I'm not gonna look at you. Gina and Julie, that I've been friends with for over 30 years. Suki and Sean for over 20 years. Like my mom, I have shares these friendships that are based on love and respect. Number 8, it's okay to relax. My mom once said that when she was retired, she was busier than when she was working. What I think she meant was she was busy sleeping in, reading the paper, checking the stock market, having massages, golfing, and lunches with friends. She didn't have to be busy to be busy. She did the things that she enjoyed, and often that did not include housework. Number 9, be positive. This is a trait that I realized my mom had much later in life as she was dealing with cancer, but later saw this was always there. While my mom was dealing with cancer for the 3 years after her diagnosis, I never heard one negative comment from her about her treatment or any worry about her impending death. She took on cancer with the strength of a warrior. Her positivity helped me deal with the reactions of the news and later the knowledge of her final days. But what I realized is that she always had this strength. Even after she left my father with 4 kids under the age of 7, she never spoke poorly of him. Even when we would get upset with our father, she would remind us that he was always there for us while we were growing up. She always looked on the bright side. Number 10, enjoy happy hour every day at 5 o'clock sharp. Don't be late. My mom and Jack enjoyed a nightly martini as they ended their day. Sean, Craig, and I enjoyed partaking in the ritual of spending time at the counter for our weekly Sunday night dinners and sharing stories of old times or discussing our week. Sean and Craig learned to love martinis as well. And Susie, Craig, the kids, and Sean and I were able to have one last happy hour with my mom and Jack about a week before she died. Craig had the idea to celebrate her birthday, April 6th, and Mother's Day together early. We drank margaritas, Mom threw a straw, sang happy birthday, and cherished this happy moment together. That's it.
My turn. That was mean that you got to go first. I'm going to read mine. I wrote this. I told Lori Carol didn't want any service, and so I just had to do something, so I wrote the letter to her. I'm not going to be able to do it. So then Lori asked me if I'd read my letter. So to Carol, 45 years. I hope I can get this together, okay? 45 years. Who would have guessed that a kid's birthday party would be the birth of our soul? Sisterhood. It started with the first hour-long hello on the front porch. Way back then, we were single moms trying to adjust to our new and unexpected status as divorcees. We had to balance our parenting tasks with demanding careers and new romance relationships. As busy and sometimes as overwhelmed that we both were, we religiously carved out one night a month for a long dinner with wine. There was no subject that we didn't cover in detail. We talked for hours about our kids, our jobs, our exes, our new men, finances, current events. Those were the good old days before bipartisan politics, war, climate change, and everything else bogged us down. We shared our joy, our secrets, our losses, and our worries. We took our kids to Yosemite, our spouses to Lake Tahoe. We never missed a Christmas or a birthday celebration. With retirement, we switched to monthly lunches, and we had new topics: our grandkids, our wrinkles, fillers, and our hatred of Donald Trump. I would swear a lot. Well, not even a goddamn it would come out of her mouth. Then life got harder. I wrote this to her. You got the diagnosis, and the world got COVID. We just flexed up our coping skills and decided to have lunches every 2 weeks. We would not let cancer or virus slow us down. Time became precious, every minute of it. We met outside We stayed 6 feet apart. We got vaccinated and we wore our mask, but we never missed even one lunch. We were able to tell each other how much the friendship meant and to talk about death. And we cried. I felt privileged to travel down the final road with you. Even in your last days, you were a gift. Your children made me feel like family. Lori and I held each other up through some of the hardest days. Now I must say goodbye again. I can't imagine not having you, your physical presence in my life. However, I will always have you in my heart and in my soul, sister.
Is there anything else anybody would like to say? Great. So, Sean, you want to grab the...
I think you need to take out the permit off the side. Do I give you the permit?
I don't want to.
Okay, just rip it off and then open.
Just gonna go in that one.
Jack will also be put into the same one. And I had chosen, was it, Sean, did I choose something that said forever in our hearts? Is that what I chose? I think that's what I chose. So it should be put on there.
That's lovely.
And then do you put the door on? Okay.
Is the holy water.
Oh, yeah, is there something that you do?
He does it. I think we can do it.
Or I'm not sure what we do with the water.
You can sprinkle holy water. If you want.
Inside there or on the box?
In the box, whatever you want to do.
Do we dry it then or leave it?
It'll dry.
So when Jack gets put in there, is it just right here?
Yeah,
Okay.
next.
Maybe you can come visit her.
There's like a little flower you can put in there.
It's really pretty. It's close by Santo Portal.
Right here.
Remember we did it at her last I think this is nice. Like, you know, like people you love will come and visit you. So this all will be updated with her birth,
Yeah.
her year and her.
It's
all
like that
of
one,
it.
because
All
if
of
it's
it.
that one, it's like that.
And tell that's Susie.
Oh, Susie's on this side.
Oh yeah, just you can tell Susie it's over. We're gonna end. Okay, Susie, we're all done.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.